Alright, audio check. Let's see if anyone can hear me. Hello?
Hello.
Alright, can you hear my voice on the stream?
Uh, yes, I hear myself and you on the stream.
Alrighty. Well,
Finally, things are working for once in our lives.
working is a relative term, Alex. Just keep that in mind.
I know, but
Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. Alright, let's start this out. Alex is going to be monitoring the chat. Nudge, nudge.
nudge, nudge.
I'm going to be building this junction controller. Junction link. Okay, here we go. BNSF Centralia Center. Main track 1. MT1. BNSF Centralia Center. MT.
Probably import my video from today of the godly thing.
Hey, Washington State Rail Productions. Saw your message earlier. Didn't respond. Sorry about that. But, hi, Parker.
Hangouts.
Asymmetric.
Everyone like this stream. It makes Nick feel better about when he misses that good trains.
I stopped caring. I had a feeling it was gonna go through while I was at church, so I didn't. I wasn't holding my hopes too high. This is a rare occurrence. I'm using line side video cameras.
Neat.
So yeah, and then it's all ATLS in here. This is the Centralia depot. It's tiny, and I haven't actually named it.
And it doesn't really exist.
Yeah, I know. Thanks. But yeah, that's there, and then the platform. This is Maple Street. This is Main Street, and this is some other street. I don't know.
And this is some other street. I don't know.
This is the Centralia Power Tracks. Why is that not straight? Alright. Yeah, Alex, you're not importing videos right now. You're monitoring the stream chat.
I'm doing both. I'm
Ow.
multitasking. Oh yeah, did I tell you, my camera had like a weird glitch on one of the UP trains. So it's
And you
like,
lost all of it.
no, I didn't lose it. It just looks like it's glitching out completely and utterly insanely.
Well, it happens.
It's amazing though. The ghost possessed OGLSE.
Can you send it to me on Drive or something?
I'll try. Oh yeah, there was a grain train with a Jivo that was basically AWVR2 and didn't have a ditch light.
Huh.
I saw 3 heritage hoppers.
3 on the same train?
Not on the same train, but today I did.
Oh, okay. Alright, let's go back to Google Maps here. Does this need... How many heads? How many
90252 led a train south. That was pretty
Is
cool.
that 517?
Yeah.
57 or 505?
517, I think. That was the closest to a train or an Amtrak I've ever flown.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that that's a 3-head. Yeah, that's.
And then there was a JB Hunt train that was like when I say JB Hunt, I mean every single container was JB Hunt.
Cool.
And it was only single stack.
Wait, what train was that? Was that
I
like
don't
Q
know.
Alt PTL or something?
It was the first train I saw, so the first train after the Amtrak. Yes, thing. I feel bad for the stream because they can all hear my stuff.
But it's cool though. Oops, no.
And then there was that train with the 2 SD60s. And
Yeah, I thought about going out and catching that. That was Sea-Doo. Thought about going out and catching it, but it's like 90 degrees here, so I didn't bother.
And then we saw a train that had the leader was 1 number off from being the cursed ace.
8566,
No,
8311. No, that's UP.
8445.
I have seen that. I saw that on the same day as I saw BNSF 4449.
That's amazing.
I know.
That was the one that got glitched out. It's like it was trying to become 844 on camera, and then it just didn't happen.
Oh, I gotta put the signal bridge in.
I'm gonna upload that. Hold on. Try again. Import my stuff correctly. For the would you?
Oh.
Import
John.
settings. Change. The
Also, yes, you did see correctly. My background is Rocky Mountaineer 8011. Because why the heck not? Actually, NS 6953 beats 6969.
no, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No,
Because
nothing
it's
does.
here and it's leading. It led a PSAP job. Which actually is SUTAC tonight, so I should probably catch that.
Sutak?
CEW TAC.
And how late tonight?
It can run, like, literally any time.
Is there a possibility I could catch that thing leading at Titlow?
It's possible, but it's probably going to be in the middle of the night and you won't be able to see anything.
I don't care.
It's just got like a K5LAR2
sweet
or something.
K5LA.
Also, Alex, I'm going to pause that for a bit. Look at this K5HL.
What on? Are you screen sharing
It's
or is
on,
it
it's on the
stream?
stream. Just go back to it real quick.
That's an early one. What about it?
It's not a K5HL though. Look, it's got a forward-facing 5-bell.
No, that's a K5HL.
Okay, if you say so.
It is.
Okay, are these signals 2-head or 3D? That's not 3D. Thanks. Of course, it doesn't work. I'm gonna say those are single head because they're not. It doesn't have like a diverging route at the crossovers there or anything.
Yeah.
There are no crossovers there. So I guess that's what'll happen there. No. 3-track, 1-head.
Oh yeah, there's that weird H2 Givo that you heard with that horn that
With
was
the horn that
deadly.
literally sounds like nothing anyone has ever heard before.
Exactly. I can't tell what it is, even looking back at the video.
Does it sound like a dying cat, or is it worse?
It sounds like just dying in general.
It just sounds like death?
Yes.
Okay. Very descriptive, thank you. Okay. 269.0 funny meme, lol. And then I think that the switches for the yard at Centralia North are, yeah, they're dispatcher operated, so I'll put in
God,
those.
this is the cursed ace.
What?
It literally just destroyed everything.
Were you using your iPod or your phone?
My phone, so it's in 60 FPS and it just looks
It's
like
dead. It's
like
death in 60 FPS.
it is. I'm gonna upload it right now because it deserves uploading.
Oh, I screwed up big time. That ruler's where all this crap is supposed to be. That's where the signal is supposed to be.
Dead.
Oh well. There we go. And I'll just stick that right about there. check the stream chat again. No, the chat is not broke, Cooper. Hi. I'm just gonna put John in timeout.
JonTron.
Wait, is that? Oh, yeah. That is supposed to be there. Why is this not working? The Centralia area is really fascinating because it's where a lot of different railroads had their various lines. Like, for those of you who don't know, the Puget Sound and Pacific line and the BNSF main line were former Northern Pacific, and the PSAP line used to go all the way out to a little beach town on the coast called Moclips. That part of the line was abandoned now, but they still operate all the way out to Hoquiam, which is essentially Aberdeen, which is right on the coast. It's a ways out from Centralia. And then the former Tacoma Rail, Chehalis Western Mountain Division, which was sold to Frontier Rail, I think in 2016, that used to be Milwaukee Road. It's part of their Pacific Extension, and Chehalis Western bought it. And yeah. And then I'm not exactly sure the origins of the steam plant spur. There's this, I forgot the exact name of it, but there is a coal-fueled electrical generation plant out a little bit northeast of Centralia, and I'm gonna be adding that eventually. The actual spur for it is, I think, right around here, at the end of this baseboard. So that'll come eventually. And I totally did that wrong. Dang it. I'll just scoot it over a couple tracks. Anyways, that'll come later. It's a massive plant. It gets auto flood coal hoppers. I actually just caught a coal train going down there on that line. It had 3 aces and a GEVO on it. 2 aces up front and a GEVO up front, and an ace is a DPU, which you don't see very often up here. Almost all aces. But yeah, I will be adding that.
I mean,
so
just remember that we've TR. Speaking of which, the
no, it didn't.
The 7000s are
no, they weren't.
No, they're elephant style at TR.
How is that possible?
I'm not sure, but it happened.
Interesting.
I saw them when I was trying to see 2001 again.
Yeah, they're probably all put away if you wanted to go in and try to find them again.
Grandma wouldn't go to Fife.
Oof.
Alright, guys, new video on my channel. It's exactly a minute long.
This is not
it's the best
self-promotion, Alex. Get out.
I don't care. I'm putting the link in the chat because it is amazing.
Eh. Okay, if anybody has any questions about PNW Trainz in general,
I will answer them.
Yeah, I can answer them as well. Alex can tell me what they are, and I can try to answer them. Since I did.
The reason that I might not always be looking at the chat is because I am editing a legitimate new video instead of just glitchy aces.
I'm just gonna look at that glitchy ace.
I posted it. It's on my channel.
What?
Wait, it's
That's
good.
awesome.
Look, just wait until the actual ace comes by.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Like, my camera did that. No editing required. It just decided to die. And it was, like, perfectly framed.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. Alright, this is Centralia North. Safe Sea Light. Gantry. So just for reference, the track on the far left is, dang it, what was it? I've got it saved on my phone here. I know the one in the inner one is known as Martin's Lead. No. The one furthest left is Martin's Lead, and the one closest to main 1 is known as Upper Pass. I don't know the origins of those names, but I do know that that's what their names are.
Death.
No. That's illegal. Okay. Just trying to adjust the tracks of the switches and just gonna send 6-axle units into space.
You are space.
Depends on my mood. If I'm hungry, then my stomach is definitely filled with empty space. How far past Centralia North is this?
Whoa.
Main 3 side?
My camera made a snoot nose ace. I went to just the exact frame so it looks like a perfect Photoshop of like a snoot ace.
Why are you like this?
It just looks like the path is extended on the front. It perfectly made the fuel tank longer so that it just looks like the body is shorter compared to the frame.
Where's the sign that says Centralia North? Can't find that. However, it would appear that there is a gravel access road here. Central Boulevard. Why is it a boulevard if it's literally just a gravel road?
Gavin Whiteman says hi. I respond with greetings.
Hello, Gavin Whiteman. Oh, I forgot about that bridge. That is like the coolest bridge in Centralia. Also, this here is the steam plant spur, in case anyone was wondering. It goes around here. It's a really sharp corner right here. And then it's more gentle here. I caught the coal train right here. It's owned by BNSF. It's operated by Centralia Coal Plant crews. This third track here, it has hand-operated switches at each end. They call it Main 3 because it's about 2 miles long, but really it's just a glorified siding. So, okay, the switch comes in there, and then there's about 200 feet in between this switch here. I'm gonna use rulers again. I just found out how to use these. I'm gonna give it 250 feet here. So, That's about right. And okay, that's just up to the derail. But I guess that'll do because the derail starts right where the right where the curve is into the switch. Alright, you can still hear me. I think Alex is dead. Yeah, Alex is dead. Again.
I'm editing things. Just...
Yeah, that's what I said. You're dead. Okay.
Lightning Dash 3804 says E.
I reply with
EA. Kill yourself. You know, I should probably have my movie maker like windowed.
oh crap. I just turned well, I screwed up once again.
What'd you do?
Well, I turned main 1 into the upper pass, and I turned main 2 into main 1 and main 3 into main 2. Yep. Well, that'll take a bit to fix, but I can still just make this switch here happen. It's hand operated, so I'll put a hand operated switch lever on it. Okay. First step is to add in some track there just to connect it. And then just move that there. And no, that's connecting to 2. What was the switch placement again here? This switch placement doesn't make a ton of sense because it goes all the way over to Martin's lead and then it cuts off and goes in closer to the main line. So just make that switch there for now. Why not just use base maps? Well, I would use base maps, but base maps is really only for model railroad or track plans, and this is not a model railroad. This is a rendition of the real thing. I would use DEM textures if I knew what that was, if I knew how to use them. Like, I know people who know how to use them, but I don't know how to use that. And besides that, that program is really old and hasn't been updated in several years, so I don't even know if I could run it successfully. Okay. There's that. it's possible that they're double head signals, but I doubt that because the next crossover signal is Wabash, which is about 3 miles up the road, and it's got its own intermediate advance block signal. So yeah, I'm pretty sure these are just single heads. Of course they're signal heads. Change that. Hey, Gavin Whiteman, if you're still on here, I've got kind of an unrelated question. How do you make coupler sound libraries? I've got some sounds that I've recently recorded that I'd like to make into coupler sounds. I just realized how long the Centralia yard is. I mean, I'm trying to scale this to an appropriate level using the Trainz ruler tools, which are actually pretty helpful in this. I was able to use Google Maps to measure the distance between Centralia Center and Centralia North, and I think I got it pretty well.
So, Kufra has a question. He said, where in Centralia is this?
This is almost, it's closer to the Wabash area, really. Here, I'll go back to Google Maps and give you some context here. Let's see. This is the Centralia Depot. You follow the yard all the way up for, I think this is about a mile total of yard tracks, including the Rabanco facility. Then all the way up here to Centralia North. Centralia Center is milepost 53.2, and Centralia North is milepost 52.9. So it's a little over a mile and a half between the two. Renamable station sign board that I'm using for this. No, I've got one right here. Oh, platform sign to plane. Okay. It actually works pretty well. That did not work pretty well. I'm actually going to just... that didn't work. There we go. So yeah, right now, the way I build routes is I build the track work, and I build the signals, and all of the trackside detailing as I go along the route with building the track. And then I'll do some other line side details such as stations and businesses and whatnot that are really close by to the track, and then I come through later and do all of the cities and whatnot. I'm only planning on having this be one baseboard per section of track, because if I did more, it would get really huge, because there are some things you really can't cut out. So, if anyone's wondering why I'm only keeping it at one baseboard per line. Yeah, that's that. And oops. Derail. Oops, no. HAS track eraser. Just really any kind of invisible track will work for this. And if you want a really realistic derailment, this is what you do.
Oh no. You know, that makes no sense considering the fact that it's coming off of a random straight piece of track.
Well, it goes on, you'll have your train go on the ground for a while, and then it should flip over here, I suppose. But the super elevation is not cooperating. I'm just going to set that to 100. And that does literally nothing.
Well, maybe you can't see it.
Yeah. Because it is invisible track after all. Yeah, I think that's it.
Try putting a train on it.
I don't think that worked. So you go off, and then you just... Apparently you do a barrel roll, okay. Yeah, so don't run your train off this when the derail is on. Imagine if that actually happened in real life.
Just phases through the ground. I don't know why, but my Trainz doesn't have super elevation.
Oh.
It refuses.
Why does my keyboard do that?
So wait, how do you add the super elevation?
Advanced. There's a edit spline point properties. And it'll bring up vertex properties.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay, that makes sense.
So your Trainz does do super elevation.
Apparently.
Apparently Cooper chased 2001 through, like, down by 21st Street. Okay. Hope that'll go south on, like, a KTA CL75 or something like that. Because that's what they usually go out on. I don't know if the south end has got a derail. It must. Because they parked this train a good ways back. Yep. Yeah, it does have a derail. Okay. That back a little bit.
So what's the super elevation? So
What?
uh, I put it at 90. Why is it not doing anything?
I am not sure. It always works for me. Whoops.
The super elevation is not working for me on the track. It just kind of dies.
I figure that now that I found out how to do realistic derailments, might as well make that happen. 250. Let's see where that takes us. That did nothing. Really. $550. That's...
Yeah, it's not doing anything for me. I have it at 45. It's not doing anything.
I'm gonna stick a BNSF unit on here and see how it looks. You know what? BNSF is out of place here. There we go. Yep, that works. Yeah, you might as well have CSX testing your derailments.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave it
Look,
like that.
I can be, Nick, look, I can just do drifting with.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna keep this derail like this because it looks awesome. Okay, gonna go back down here. BNSF Centralia Center Sighting Lead. I think that's the same format as the one up here. Centralia. Sighting north lead. Sighting south lead. Alright, haven't checked the chat in a while. Let's see. Huh. Cooper, 2001 has been in the shops probably for about an hour now. They've probably done all the servicing necessary besides fueling it, which is probably still happening at the moment. Okay, I think that's good. And this goes up here. Alright, I'm going to take a break from the north end. And I'm going to work a little more on the south end in here, specifically the yard. Which is going to be interesting because there's a lot of yard tracks. Okay, there's Upper Pass. That's track 1, track 2, track 3, track 4.
Oh no.
Yeah, oh no is correct.
Oh.
6. Okay, so counting the Upper Pass, which I already have here, there are 5 more tracks. So 6 tracks total. And I don't know why that's
Okay, is
there.
it done?
Alright.
Alright.
Centralia, track 2. It's gonna go in here. Or maybe a little more like that. And yes, the Centralia yard is actually this tight. They had very little room to build it because there were already a lot of industries in the area. This town kind of sprang up because of the railroad, but it already existed before the railroad was around. And fun fact, the town actually used to be named Centerville because it was in the center of a bunch of different railroads. You had the Milwaukee from Tacoma, which is now was TR Mountain Division until a couple years ago. And then you had the NP Moclips line, which is now PSAP, and you had the NP main line, which is BN. So, there's your history fact of the day. Well, Cooper, that train symbol, what would that be? I'm thinking the QALTPTL. Yeah. So I'm not sure about exactly what it was, but that's my best bet. Because Tacoma doesn't do JB Hunt traffic, and they don't run Q trains from South Seattle down there. They didn't today, at least. But okay, there's 4 tracks of the yard, and it's good because it doesn't actually go all the way. Oh, have I screwed up again? Yes, I have screwed up again. That's not a surprise. Well, I should be able to fix this pretty easily. Unlike most of my screw-ups. So apparently Centralia Yard has a running track in addition to a yard throat. Didn't know that until just now. Never noticed that before, I guess. just kill all these switches here. Just so everyone here knows, when this route is finished in 4 years, it'll be released from PNW Trainz. You can check us out on Google Plus or on the Trainz forums. Under freeware announcements, there is a section dedicated to our content.
Because we're not making payware.
Yeah, we originally had plans to make payware, but those fell through because it'd be a lot of work contacting all of the asset owners to get permission to use their stuff in payware, and even then they might say no, so then we'd have to go through the entire route and take out all of their assets and replace them with everything and all that. So it's going to be a ton of work, and
I mean, unless we just made our own assets.
Okay, Alex, be my guest. Go custom model every single detail in the Port of Tacoma. Go do that right now.
I shall.
I didn't expect you to say that, but okay. You don't even know how to use Google SketchUp. There's no way you can do that.
Actually, I learned it in school.
Oh, you go to a cooler school than me. But I'm homeschooled.
True.
Alright. That's better. It's definitely better. And then it connects there, and there's a random... What? Okay, there's a random section of concrete track in the middle of Centralia Yard. That really doesn't make a large amount of sense. But it's there, so I'll do that. I finally have a place to run Job 360 instead of like on some fictional map. I'll probably be using some of their Cajon sub track assets from SoCal WB909 and his website, SoCal Trainz. So it's a pretty cool site. There's lots of neat stuff that he's got up there. Products, cars, really all kinds of stuff. I'll just have that there. Alright, where's that gravel road come from? Okay, it comes from... What? Huh. You know that Jointed Rail has some very nice dirt roads, which I'm going to use here. You know, I'm just going to start this, have it go all the way over here.
I'm going to test the derailment.
Okay. I'm going to move that back.
Aaron, here's Entren.
Oh, hi Aaron.
On the chat.
Aaron just joined our stream. He's also known as Amtrak 468 on the Trainz forums.
He didn't.
He didn't?
I said he heard a train. He put a video
well,
on.
he's showing in our call.
No, he's not.
Mm-hmm. Okay, gonna ballast the yard in here. And also just, this is just a tip I use, or I'd like to share. Whenever you're ballasting, especially with a ballast texture that coordinates with your track ballast texture, always put the scale to minimum, because that's what the scale on the track is going to be, and you want it to look uniform. So, like, here, I'll show you. That definitely does not look uniform. That does. So whenever you're ballasting with a texture that's the same as your actual track ballast, always turn the scale to 0. Your radius size doesn't matter, but your scale does. Matters a lot. So that is not straight at all. So, I'm gonna go and do this right now. I'm going to send a link to the PNW Trainz YouTube channel in the stream chat. Just give me a second here. Content type channels, and it's not showing, and I don't know why. Well, in a momento, I'll get this up here. And great, it's not even responding. Anyways, we don't have any content on this currently, as we're still working on it. We have the background and channel art up and whatnot, but no videos right now. I'm still trying to get my phone to work. Okay. Share. Copy link. Okay. Here we go. Incoming channel link in 3, 2, 1. There you go. You can go have a look at that. You can subscribe if you please. We're not going to push that. At least I'm not going to.
Yes, we will.
No, we're not. Shut up.
Do it.
No.
As Emperor Palpatine once said, do it.
That was not Emperor Palpatine that said that. That was a script writer.
Both of them did it.
No. Okay. Back to Google Maps. How far does this even go? Oh, so all of the tracks just randomly split.
Dead.
Well, it's weird because there's. Okay, that's main 2. It kind of goes from the upper pass or track 1, and then it just splits into like half of a throat, and then it connects. That's weird. It's really weird. I'm gonna measure this distance here. So it's about 1,500 feet in between. I'm just gonna measure it from the upper pass here. It's gonna go all the way to 1524 should do. And there's plenty of room in there for that. And then there is a lot more yard, but it's just fewer tracks. But there is a lot of Rabanco yard in there as well, and a lot of dead space as well. So the upper pass already goes down there. And then track 6 is kind of strange because it's just there by itself and just connects to 5. Or what is that? Yeah, that's 5. It just connects to 5 right in here. There are people banging around downstairs, and I don't know what they're banging, and it's kind of driving me nuts. Okay, I made that switch way too early. Should be more down here. Just so you guys know, track marks are not a huge part of PNW Trainz routes. So if you're gonna want to add those, if you want those in the route, you're gonna have to add them yourselves, because that's not exactly what I do, and I don't think any of our other route builders do that as well. So just a little heads up there.
And if you want cars, you might have to add those too, because I don't usually keep cars on my things. I just don't put them on because I hate ATLS car stoppers. They just don't work for me.
Well, go on the download station, go find NRC traffic stopper.
I already got the traffic stoppers. I just don't have, they don't work for me. They hate me.
Oof.
They shut down the entire crossing so that it just doesn't work.
Well, that's strange.
I'm gonna run light with a BNSF Gevo and
Nobody
Jeep.
cares. Wait, what? What are you doing?
I'm running a Gevo and a Jeep light power through Puyallup.
Didn't that happen on Crew 2 a couple weeks ago?
No.
Oh.
It was just 2 Gevos.
Oh, yeah. And they had bare tables or something.
That was like most of their train.
That must have come from the log yard. 'Cause that's where they store a lot of intermodal and auto cars. I don't understand why this isn't wanting to straighten out. Okay, there we go. And there's one more track here. And there we go. That is the southernmost end of Centralia Yard. Now done. And now there is actually a place to switch cars and whatnot. There's no drill track. There should be a drill track up to the crossing right here, but there is not. So if you're switching here, you're probably going to want to do it either from the other end, or just don't have massive cuts of cars that you need to drill with, because you'll probably trip these crossings and screw them all up, which is what I have done in the past. So I'm gonna have to cut this stream at 5:30, as I've got some real life stuff I need to get done today.
What real life stuff?
Chores, and that's about it.
I might stream later if I feel like it.
Yeah, well, if Alex streams, go watch him, because his streams are pretty cool. Except when he runs AWVR stuff on trains through Puyallup. That's cancer. Nothing but cancer. I hate that laugh so much. Can you stop? Okay. AA. Gotta change that.
You mean AWVR?
Out this house.
Plus Talgo.
And now I've actually got to put a derail here.
This is so sad. Can we nuke Tacoma Rail?
No, I don't think Tom would be pleased with that at all.
Well, Tom's already having enough issues. He'll be fine.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's dying at Camp Piggott up in Monroe right now.
Meanwhile, like, literally everything that could possibly...
Yeah, okay, it's kind of funny, because he's missed... What? He's missed Everett LVJ with the solid SD60M consist like 4 or 5 times now. He's missed Car 85. He's missed Car 85 twice. For those of you who don't know, Car 85 is a 1930s Pullman heavyweight that was overhauled by BNSF as a Geo car. Anyways, he's missed Car 85 3 times. He missed a weird Amtrak equipment move with double F59s, which hasn't
full
happened.
Horizons.
Yeah, 4 Horizons too. I still don't know why that existed. I am working on it, though. I'm trying to find out why. But, yeah, he's missed a lot.
And he missed 2001 leading, which you did too.
Yeah. Okay, I forgot where the PSAP Y starts. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it starts right at the,
It starts in Auburn, lol.
The PSAP Y? Are you kidding me?
Yes.
Thank you.
You are very welcome.
I don't think you understand sarcasm.
I don't think you understand Alex.
That's probably true. Okay. I'll just run this stretch of track all the way down here, because I know it does actually go this far. I think I needed about that far to start the Y. And, the Y is going to go off in this direction here, and the speed around the Y is 5 miles an hour. So
5.
It could easily handle 15, but apparently it can't.
5.
9.
5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5.
Stop.
No.
Oh, so apparently I screwed up here again. Oh, no I didn't. Not yet, at least. Okay. I'll just start the north leg of the Y here. Yeah, I know it's a lot sharper in real life, but that'll do for now. And there's lots of random crap around there. Okay. Just gonna no, that's way too small. JR Yard Office, I think that'll work. Yeah, that's about the right size. And then, do they have a radio repeater here? I forgot. No, they don't. I think the nearest one is actually up. Oh, that's the PSAP job. The nearest one must be in Chehalis or something. What else is out here? Apparently there's one of those right there. This is an awesome pickup truck. And it's even got a Washington plate. I didn't realize that. Okay. There's JR Crew Office, which I think will work right. What angle is it at? Yeah, it'll work at that angle. It looks like there's some sort of propane tank. Okay, yep, I'm gonna use that one.
Nick.
That's not staying there.
Someone did something. Look at Hangouts.
I'm afraid. Let's see. Oh yeah, Luke did that like a month ago.
It's amazing.
I sent that to him and told him to screw around with my face.
I hadn't seen that until now.
No. Out. Do this somewhere else. That guy is definitely bald. That's creepy.
Bald.
I'm gonna have a guy perpetually sweeping just in front of the door here. He never stops. And then a yard utility. I'll have him down here. Oh, apparently I've got that, which is actually kind of cool. And then I think I need one of these around here. Anyways, go back down here. So kind of like he's helping a crew member or a crew shove their train down here. Well, it is 5:30 for me here, so I'm gonna call this good. I'm gonna cut the stream off here. I might do this again on the PNW Trainz channel, just more of this building Centralia and whatnot.
And every once in a while, I might stream on the PNW Trainz channel as well, working on routes and whatnot.
What routes do you have in progress? I haven't gotten an update from you on that recently. I know you've got Puyallup.
Puyallup/Sumner is what I'm working on mainly.
Okay.
And then I decided I was going to try the Lakewood subdivision, which I kind of started that a little bit.
Well, that is it for today. Thank you to everyone who watched the stream, and hopefully we'll be able to come back and do this again. Once again, thanks for watching, and see you later.
Goodbye, people.